Hey guys, can you hear us okay? Let us know if you can hear us because we don't have a microphone right now on the computer. And we are camping at the river, so don't know about audio. So please let us know in the chat. Thank you. We're going to let people join, so we're going to take a few minutes and just let people join. Okay. Evening shade. Lori says, yes, hear y'all. Okay. Oh, you're talking about, let's see, who's here? Anne said, see you in a while. So she was here first, early. Erin Jemison, Box Van D. Hey, D. Caitlin says hi. She wants to meet you soon, someday.
Someday.
She heard all about you. What's up with that? Of course you go live and of course you go live and your hair's a mess. Like it never fails.
I don't know how to fix it.
Get it out of my face. Like move it over. It won't. Sorry, it's just got a mind of its own. RVing with G is here in the house.
12 people.
Redheaded writing.
Oh, what'd you do?
Writing. Oh no.
Technical difficulty.
No, I already know. We already know what we're doing. Redheaded writing hood. Isn't that clever? Look, writing.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Huh? Evening shade is Lori. Then us. Then Box Bendy says she looks like you. She's a brunette version of me. I pretty much was blonde my whole life until I decided to do this red hair. Both of us are beautiful. That's so nice.
Thank you.
Oh, look at Evening Shade says, welcome friends. Hit the thumbs up on your way in. Thank you very much for that. We need the thumbs up for sure. Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let's see, there's new comments.
I don't even know.
It's a little hard for us to see because where the sun is right now and where the van is. So if we're squinting, we're not trying to, we're trying to read. We're trying to read.
We don't have our glasses on. We're both blind.
So there's 15 in the house. So thanks for joining us. We'll get started in just a minute. I just want to say hi to a few more people. Gosh, there's a lot of people already in here. Hi, Topi. Is that the first time you're in our chat? If so, and Debbie Fish, hello from Idaho. If you're new to the chat, please type new in the chat because we want to, welcome you, especially say hi. Johnny's here.
That one Nomad video.
Yeah, if you came from Cheap RV Living and you're new to the channel, we thank you. We're glad you're here. So let us know. The Morse family, hey, thanks for coming. Christine Harvey, you both look good. That's nice.
Bugs in my face.
Beautiful ladies. AJ's road tripping. Yes, thank you, AJ. You've been leaving us such nice comments, and I know you're new to the channel. Yay! We're so happy about that. And then Karen Boardman, good evening. Carrie Joe, hello. Mark is a good supporter. He's always here. So if you'll see Mark's name in here. Then Diane, yeah, thank you for coming. Oh, I think Derek must be in the chat moderating.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, look, because I didn't type that.
Hi, Derek.
Hi, Derek. Yeah, Derek isn't with us right this minute. He had a appointment, so he's at home and looks like he's in the chat. So hi. And we'll get started in just a minute. Linda Barker, welcome. Linda is such a nice lady too.
SoCal, woo woo. Howdy from SoCal.
In South Africa.
The Bob Wells.
Oh, nice.
Oh, South Africa.
Yeah. SoCal. Oh,
we
Matilda McIntyre. I'm glad you liked it, Matilda. Uh-oh, stalker.
What?
I don't know. Johnny's a moderator, so. She's a good friend. She's the one, she has the YouTube channel we're camping with Dee. Yeah, you know who she is. Oh, and then looks like, and Ava Porterfield and friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So there's 19 in the house. So we can get started, it looks like. It's only 5 minutes into the chat, though. Yeah, so thanks everybody for coming. We are right now in Kernville, California.
Where you grew up?
Yeah, pretty much where I grew up on the river. And we got an amazing campsite, like amazing. We did a review, so it'll be out eventually. Oh, Derek is stalking from home. Yes, he is. He is a stalker from home. That's for sure. He is. Yeah, Derek. Me and Caitlin stayed an extra day. Derek went home last night, and so we're chilling. We're chilling. She's here because it's my birthday weekend.
Oh,
so
yeah, it's her birthday.
Today is actually my birthday.
Happy birthday. The big,
Are you going to tell them? Are they going to tell them how old I am? I know Derek will spill the beans. Oh, Derek will lie. Derek will lie and say I'm over
39.
Yeah, Derek, exactly. Derek will lie and say I'm over 50. He's a liar.
Don't trust him with anything, really.
You can never trust Derek. Except for he's so smart. He's super smart.
Great guy.
Except for, look, there's more people coming in. We got 22 in the house.
Is there not a list?
Anna? No. Anna is in the house. Mo Bang for Your Bucks is Tim. Thank you for coming. Lisa, Arscape Adventures. Justin and Christina's Van Life. AJ's road tripping. He's new, guys. If you don't know who AJ is, he is new to the community. He found us on the Bob Wells video. And anyway, so show him some love. He said, also, thank you very much for subscribing to my channel as well. I look forward to seeing more of your adventures. You too. Yes, we love it. This is a big community we have, so you're welcome. Come on in. We love having new people. And what we always try to say in this community, AJ, is if you don't know somebody, go check out their channel, watch a video, comment, just like you did to us when you came to our channel and commented. And that's exactly right. And it makes this new subscription kind of stick, so your numbers will go up and stay that way.
28 people.
28 people in the house. Lucky dog. Oh, Sue, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you guys. Richard Quick, thanks for coming. And Sue is an awesome moderator at Lucky Dog Productions here. I'm showing Caitlin. North and South Homestead. Oh, that was awesome. A raid from Traveling Mike. That's really nice. When we do raids, it's like another channel is done with their live stream. They're still going though, but they'll tell people to come to your live stream. Basically, cool. It's nice. Yeah. So thank you guys. I got lots of happy birthdays. Almost to 30 in the house. 29. Yeah, there you go.
39th birthday.
I love it. He knows.
You look 39.
He knows not to get in trouble.
Yeah, Chumley. You back off.
She goes, yeah, Chumley. She calls him Chumley. What does he call you? Caters. Caters. Her nickname is Caters. All right. There's about 30 in the house, so we'll get kind of started on the topic. Thank you, guys. Thank you, moderators. Feel free to drop your links in the chat whenever you feel like it. We have some awesome moderators. And this is Sunday. We're going opposite of Box Van D. She'll be on next Sunday. We're going every other Sunday. And we're talking about hidden, like either chronic illnesses, hidden disabilities, or, you know, basically all kinds of disabilities or chronic illnesses or stuff, and how you can accommodate it doing van life or, you know, box truck or whatever you want to build out, RV, how you can do it while also having chronic illnesses and disabilities. And those of you that are new to the channel, Derek is quadriplegic. So you'll see him on Wednesdays live. We have a live stream Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific. And you'll see that's kind of our fun hangout one where we just, get to know you guys, which we absolutely love to do. So we chat, we drink a little, we play games, that kind of thing on Wednesdays. Anyway, so Derek is quadriplegic, and I have a bunch of hidden disabilities, several that are genetic that we're going to talk about today because she's had to live with them at a young age. So she can give a perspective of a younger person living with the same issues that I have, basically. So everybody, this is my daughter, Caitlin.
Hi.
She's my mini-me. We call her mini-me.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm a little shy at the moment.
She's never shy, but she's being shy at the moment.
Oh my God, Mom.
Uh-oh, hold on. Bella's trying to jump out. Get her. Bella wants out of the van. You can see the van is literally... There's Bella. Everybody knows
Sorry,
Bella.
Guys.
Everybody knows Bella. She was trying to jump out and she's blind, so we didn't want her to face plant.
Sorry for the
disruption. That's Bella for you.
Okay.
She's trying to escape the van because she could hear us out here. So funny. Anyway, Caitlin is she just graduated during the pandemic from UC Davis, which is one of our University of California colleges. Really hard to get into school. Anyway, she's a business
managerial economics with a minor in technology management. So all of this is really exciting.
She loves this YouTube and live stream and
social media,
all of it. She's
the
like
business side of that.
That's part of her actual major. So she's happy to join us and help out and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So anyway, but she just graduated. She didn't get a real graduation, so that kind of sucked because of COVID. So she didn't get her graduation trip to New York. Nothing. But guess what? We loaded up in the van and we had a great time, right? We just kept going. We went to different You went to several campgrounds with me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We got to tour where she ended up choosing to move. We got to tour in the van and go check out her city that she ended up choosing to live in and start her career in. So that's pretty cool. So we did that in the van, like a mother-daughter thing. And she ended up asking for that location and getting it. So we're very happy that she has an amazing career in Reno, Nevada. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm an executive team leader for the specialty sales sector of Target, actually. So I manage lots and lots of people on a daily basis, and I've learned a lot in the last 8 months that I've been there. It's been incredible.
Yeah, I mean, she worked through the entire pandemic. So, and when there was hardly any employees, she had to work, and she put in her hours for sure. And then especially with several chronic illnesses that you have to deal with on a daily basis. So that's kind of what we're here to talk about, is how to accommodate and get through life and have a good attitude when you have these issues. Because I sure didn't raise no whiny baby, huh? We're not whiny babies around here.
Now we live our days normal, like any other able-bodied people. Never complain. My coworkers don't even know about any of this.
Hardly. So we just learn to accommodate our issues at a young age. So anyway, Rayleigh's Creative came in. Hi, Kathy from Wondering Gypsy Banner. I know, it's great to see so many new people in here. Thank you guys for coming in and supporting us. We're still trying to get our watch hours, so everybody being here and watching is really helps us. Mm-hmm. So we hope you stay at least 15 minutes because that helps the analytics. Or long, we want you to stay the whole hour. But if you are going to skip around.
We'll try to be entertaining.
Yeah, we'll try to be entertaining so you can stay around, but stay at least 15 minutes because that is very, very helpful. Give us a thumbs up because we need that as well. We're almost to 1,500 subscribers, but we're not quite there on watch hours, so we need help with the watch hours to get monetized. So everybody here helping us out, we love you, for real. Mm-hmm. Hi, Caitlin.
Yep. What else you got?
What else you got?
Got to be entertaining for them.
I know. Derek's not here to be his normal, goofy, funny self.
He carries the way for us.
Derek is just too much. He's so funny. He balances me out because I'm like a calm one. Am I a calm one? Not really, huh?
A little bit. I think we're both pretty calm, chill people.
I think it's like we like to get to know people before we go kind of crazy. We're not like the right away crazy. Derek's crazy all the time, like 24/7, start to finish. And we are just like, let's get to know you. But I know a lot of people in here, so I feel more comfortable.
Good.
Oh my gosh. I have to say, on that Bob Wells interview on the Cheap RV Living that just came out, I look a nervous wreck, and I was. That's the truth. I was a nervous wreck, I have to admit. I do not like to be they know, a lot of people know that. I know, look at Derek says calm. No way. Look at Derek saying calm. No way. We're not calm. We're high anxiety people, basically. We're calm on the outside. We're calm on the outside and stressed out mess on the inside. We'll put it that way.
Aww.
Oh, I love Tanya and Derek's live too.
That's a nice.
And your smiles and laugh are contagious.
Thanks.
Well, oh, they said my interview was awesome, and I was a nervous wreck. I looked at myself. I know I could have done way better. I was
also a while
ago
when you're new into
it. I mean, it was back in January, but not that long ago. But I was stressed. Oh my gosh, I was so stressed out. I do not like being on camera. I like to be behind the camera. I do not. It stresses me out. They're all saying we look good and the interview is awesome. We've gotten a ton of positive feedback on the interview. Like every comment on there is positive, but I'm a nervous wreck. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah, I could tell you were
I was just like shaking, like
robotic,
the whole, like, like, okay, like it was not natural, but it's all right. It's the way I am, just the way it is.
That's most people. I grew up as a star, so
she had a lot.
Was super into acting when I was little, so lots of on-camera stuff. And then I grew up wanting to be an actress, but then my mom was like, "You got to be realistic."
I was like, "You're getting a real job."
Into science first, and I did. I
said women need to get more in science and math. They do. They need to be the brain. They need to compete.
I was passionate about science fairs and science projects.
Oh, she got like in the entire state in the 6th grade, like 3rd place or something. She did amazing on the science fair.
Yeah. But now I'm in business.
But but business still, there's a lot of math. You're an economics / business major, double major. Thank you guys. Okay, the topic.
Oh my gosh, Dawn is in here. Hi, Dawn. That's my friend.
How nice, Dawn. Thanks for. Yes, women in STEM. You know.
Dawn knows.
Yeah.
Thank you,
girl power. Yes. And I was like, and tell them we had our own business. We started from the ground up. You guys, the soap company that I talk about once in a while. Caitlin will give you.
Yeah. So we started it like my freshman year of high school. Completely none of us knew anything about business. She was a full-time RN nurse. I was just a high school student. But we just is kind of a bonding in a way, like a chance to bond, to build a company up together. But it was also good extra income to fund college for me, which was really cool.
Yeah. She worked it from the ground up from that age. She worked the farmer's market every weekend. We sold soap online all across the country. We made our recipes and everything from scratch, how to mix.
Just like how she does with YouTube, like just hours and hours of research and trying to learn lots of various business techniques and knowledge to make our company more successful. And that's how I fell in love with business and why I continue to do it as a career. Especially entrepreneurship is something I'm very passionate about. I just think it's super interesting to see a company go from nothing to, doing pretty well for ourselves. Yeah. So it gives me a lot of leverage.
And before she went away to college and I had to medically retire, it was doing pretty good. We were shipping all over the country, tons, like packages. I could not keep up. So that's why we had to close the company and sell it basically, was because when she was gone, it was like I couldn't keep up anymore, which was sad for me. It was hard for me.
Yeah.
It was really hard to do that.
And then I tried to continue it on in college, but just my coursework, it was just too much to do both.
And she was working in the
I was a student manager for our like food place on campus that had like 10 different restaurants and things like that. So it took up a lot of my time. Also was in a really large business organization that I was the marketing manager of. So just lots of stuff. Couldn't continue it on, but now she has all this business knowledge she could transfer to this company. Shit, how do you point?
Life
That
Voyages.
company. So
Considering I had zero knowledge before, I was a registered nurse with a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in school nursing. So I did a lot of I was that kind of smart, not at all
smart
business,
medically, which
not as
helps
with our issues.
with our medical
Because
issues.
I actually got us to the right doctors, and that's where we're going to get to right now to get us diagnosed properly and stuff. Like I had connections, thank goodness.
Yeah, without it, we would be so lost right now and have not the medical treatment that we need and we have now. So
Karen says she has rheumatoid arthritis and spinal.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a painful
really
one too.
Yeah.
Autoimmune disorders are awful. Awful.
We definitely have lots of sympathy for that.
We have we understand chronic pain, both of us, all of us. So what happened was, this is how it all started, because we didn't know what was going on just a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2017, this is a crazy story, and people are always like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that, but it happened, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
My mom and her sister in Washington State, we're in California, they passed away on the same night, okay, in their sleep, both of them. Okay, and I mean, what are the odds of two sisters dying the same night in their early 60s in two different states? Mm-hmm. Like baffled everybody. Okay, they're like, we don't know why they died. We don't know what happened. You know, that story was just so crazy because, like, my cousin, when he was trying to find his mom to let her know about my mom, like couldn't find her. It was a whole big story. And so that happened. And then 6 months later, another one of their sisters just passed away suddenly, just sitting, drinking coffee, just died like suddenly. And everybody's in their early 60s at the time. And so, of course, me being a nurse, I'm like, what is going on? Why is everybody dying suddenly? That's obviously very, 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 very scary. So, and then another cousin, a cousin of my mom's, died in her late 40s in her sleep as well. So it was like 4 people in like less than a year, like suddenly without explanation, you know. So I went on a quest to figure out what was going on.
No autopsies, unfortunately.
Yeah, most of them didn't have autopsies because there was no foul play suspected.
Well, yeah, at first it was just like, okay, they're older, died in their sleep, natural causes.
Yeah, the first 2 wasn't, they didn't think too much of, like the pattern wasn't established. And so it just didn't happen. The coroners didn't find a need for it. And my dad did not want it. So we don't have like we didn't have a cause. We didn't know what was going on. Yeah. And then my other aunt had cardiac problems already in her file. We already knew that she had several cardiac issues. So we knew that she probably died from that, you know, so
you went on a mission to figure out what was wrong.
Mission. But even getting back to the mission, you were having lots of issues. We were all having lots of issues.
Started being on beta blockers for her heart and high blood pressure at like 18.
Yeah.
And then I had the same exact story. Before college, for money, started donating lots of plasma.
She would go to get money for college to donate plasma.
I would donate plasma. So they would take your blood pressure and heart rate every time. And it was extremely high every time.
They said you can't donate.
You can't donate. It was just a huge pattern. And since she already had heart issues at that young age as well, I thought I should get myself checked out, especially after everyone dying suddenly of
So we went to the best clinic on the West Coast. We went to Stanford Medical Center. And we're
Went
like,
to a geneticist, right?
yeah, and I went to a geneticist. We went to everybody, cardiology, sleep medicine to make sure that there's, about sleep apnea and like all that stuff. We went on every doctor you can imagine we were at.
Neurologists, cardiologists, all of it.
Yeah, we did all of it. For me, I had issues about going on right before that. My mom came with me right before she passed away to a doctor's appointment at USC, University of Southern California Medical Center, before we went to Stanford. And I was having chronic head to toe pain. I was having all these symptoms, and they were trying to put it together. And of course, they just diagnosed fibromyalgia, which is the gold standard when they test. You have chronic pain everywhere, and a whole bunch of other symptoms. And that wasn't good enough for me. I was like, it's more than, I know I have something worse than fibromyalgia. I mean, not that that's not bad. It's just that I'd done a lot of research, and I was like, it is more than fibromyalgia. Mm-hmm. So that was my first thing. And my mom was there for that. And then she passed away like 2 weeks after that. So I was like, let's figure all this out. Poor Caitlin here had symptoms when she was real young.
Yeah.
Like as a child.
I was like in the 2nd or 3rd grade and would have like severe chest pain a lot. And as a skinny little healthy girl,
they're like, why is she I took her to cardiologist after multiple cardiologists, and I was like, why is she having chest pain? Oh, it's growing. It's the sternum,
Yeah,
the
like
ribs are growing, cartilage.
Growing.
Yeah, they gave us like everything like that. And so that went on for several years. And then your legs were on fire, like crying.
All the time.
Like all the time.
Couldn't move, couldn't walk due to my legs being in severe pain. I was also a cheerleader for a long time. So after every like football game, I would just like pass out and like could not like walk the whole weekend. Just weird stuff that young, healthy people don't go through. But since her and her mom had those same issues, we thought it was legit normal. We just called them growing pains. You're growing, therefore
it's all normal. Like we didn't know that this was an abnormal symptom. Like everybody had it. I had it. My mom said she had it. Like
my brother,
everybody, her brother, my son had like bad leg pains, and everybody's like, severe, like crying, like, oh, it's growing pains. Get over it. That's how it was. Mm-hmm. Until we went to more doctors. Yeah. Actually had tests done. Mm-hmm. So her and I went together so they literally could test us side by side to show that there's a pattern here. Because I kept passing out at work, and as a nurse, you can't pass out at work. I mean, hello, you got people's lives in your hand. How is it if the nurse is like passed out? Like, so I was put on like a disability, and I was on disability for like a year, off and on, because I kept coming back. And they were like, finally, they're like, you can't handle it. They medically retired me, and they said, no matter how much you try to come back here, it's not working or whatever.
And that was during that exact time is when I was getting my first like college job. And I remember just calling her like after that first week, just like in so much pain, just like laying in my roommates could attest to this, just like daily. I would just go home and just like go to sleep immediately just to like not think about the pain and such if I could sleep. But it was rough during that same time. So we knew we needed some sort of treatment.
Yeah.
Especially for me, I'm going to the workforce. Like I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
I need to figure this out.
And Lori says she had a daughter of a friend had severe leg pain, and doctor said just growing pains, but it wasn't. Yeah, exactly. That happens a lot, unfortunately. But ours, it was not like the normal little growing pains. These were like severe pain that would make you rock, like crying, like my mom would give me Tylenol, ibuprofen, heat, like all of it.
Like daily. That's how bad it was.
And your kids, and with kids too, that's not help. Oh, look at Diane. Diane says, medically retired nurse here due to my back issues, tore a disc in half, dislocated upper back, lost tooth. Oh my God, that's awful, Diane. Yeah, when I was medically retired, I was 48. I did not want to be medically retired either.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I went through a grieving process.
Yeah, and then I'm in my early 20s, and I obviously don't want these problems starting my work.
I know that was hard for her because we're like, you know, you're starting out with problems, so you have to accommodate and, you know, move forward.
So luckily from Stanford, we got
diagnosed. They tested us side by side, like the same doctor. We're in 2 different rooms. They did all these tests, like you're literally strapped to a table. They tilt you, see how your heart rate and blood pressure react to different positions. They did a sweat test on her to see if she sweated properly, because that's a sign of small fiber neuropathy, and a bunch of other tests.
Stress tests.
Yeah, this was in the
track how your heart rate, how much your heart rate goes up from walking.
Yeah, like it's an autonomic nervous system, like testing center. That's like what they do. So we were both side by side, and the doctor could not believe it. He kept running back and forth, and the nurse was calling him, and she's like, "You won't, like, look at this blood pressure, look at this, and how do you feel?" And like they were like, it's like 2 people, like almost identical people. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's to the point where like just walking, our heart rate is 140, just easily walking, casual.
Like it's like you're running a marathon, but you're just barely walking. And and it puts a lot of stress on our hearts when we get more active. Like if we were to hike and stuff, it just shoots up like a...
And I love being active. Like we were in CrossFit when I was younger. I work out now. Like it's something hard. We love to do, but at the same time, it hurts big time. Like if I'm going on a jog, like it's 200 plus easy, like a light jog, and that's not healthy. My chest will go into immediate pain. I get dizzy. Like it just, yeah, it's unfortunate. But due to those diagnoses, we got medication.
Yeah,
that actually really work for us.
So when we're doing this whole testing and everything, my sister had the same symptoms. So here we are with another genetic component. My sister, who's 2 years younger than me, I sent her in for testing because she was having a lot of, I mean, it's like it is like a pattern, a huge pattern genetic in our family, very genetic. No real name for it yet, but
it's a mix of
neurological issues. But they have, and it's neurological and cardiac issues, but they haven't, well, they have for my sister. They pinpointed it like an umbrella for her. For me, it's multiple diagnoses that are a pattern, and other people in the family as well. But she's in Oregon, and you know, she's been to a neurological geneticist, and so he gave her a diagnosis that probably applies to most of us. But right now they were calling it like an unknown genetic disease kind of thing, because there's so many out there that they haven't pinpointed the genes for yet.
So what is your diagnosis then?
I have 4 diagnoses. Well, that's the main ones. For the main ones. First I got fibromyalgia, then I got small fiber neuropathy, like you. Which
I got, yeah.
Then I got the dysautonomia, and you got
similar.
Yeah, yours was very similar. And then I had cervical dystonia. Segmental dystonia, because it affects one side of my face and neck, and you can see it right now, and my all the way down my middle of my back. So I have those. The only one, well, she's got the chronic pain, she's got the heart rate and blood pressure issues. She does not yet have the dystonia. Thank goodness you.
Oh, me. I was like, it's scary though, because I know her problems got worse due to age, like a lot of disorders and such. So I know, like, I'm just at the beginning of it, and that's kind of, it's scary.
Oh, POTS. Christina Harvey wants to know what's POTS. Okay, sorry, I sometimes say medical stuff, and it's not even known to the medical, like a lot of people don't know about it unless you're a cardiologist. It's called postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. But
give a brief overview of what that means.
Yeah, but we have a mixed form, so it's a harder to control form. but it means that when you move or get up from a sitting or a laying down position, your heart rate skyrockets like you're running.
But like the normal person, their blood pressure will drop as your heart rate skyrockets, so it has many people passing out during that. But we're a weird form of it to where our blood pressure spikes as well. So not only the heart rate, but both the blood pressure and the heart rate.
And then the heart rate and blood pressure spike, and your body gets so fatigued that it drops suddenly. Your blood pressure.
Yeah, it goes high and then drops because of how fatigued
your body can't take it, so the blood pressure drops to try to compensate, and that's when you pass out. Yeah. But it's a constant balancing act for that to keep your blood pressure and heart rate like stable to where you're not passing out. Takes sodium, taking enough salt in, enough fluids in, heat. I mean, there's a whole
so much stress. Even
stress. Oh my god! If you get stressed, your heart, starts palpitating, and then you're worse.
Like in college, had a really bad exam week, finals. I had work a lot. Like, oh my god, debilitating. Like how just because your heart rate's already high, but imagine that anxiety and stress.
And then when you feel the anxiety and the heart rate going up, it makes you even more stressed out. It's like it like compounds it, and it's awful. It's not anxiety though. I thought it was when I was younger that oh my gosh, I have such anxiety issues. What's wrong with me? I mean, I was like, this isn't right. There's nothing.
It's not due to anything.
Yeah, it's not due to anything. Nothing's happening. And so it was literally my heart rate reacting to changes, just getting up, just moving about, like, and anxiety. And all of a sudden it's shooting, skyrocketing. And, we did the Holter monitors. I did a 24-hour blood pressure test where they strapped it to you for like
I did that too.
Weeks. It was like days.
Yeah,
days. I don't know how many days it was, but and then the cardiac test was like 7 days, and then a stress test. I mean, like everything you could imagine we had. And they were kind of baffled. They're like, we don't understand, your blood pressure's skyrocketing, then it's dropping, and it's like hard to regulate. It's hard to regulate on a daily basis.
And then another big question was, how does these heart problems relate to our pain in our body?
Yeah.
Like, where does that
come from? Like, why? Like normal people with, say, POTS or dysautonomia, they don't necessarily have the body pain. So they're like, why do you guys have such pain especially in your legs, but gets worse, like full body pain, but your whole life in your legs. And it was just, yeah. So then how I got diagnosed properly finally is literally I went and I asked for the tests. I mean, I went to a neuro Hey, we're back. Sorry. Can you guys see us? Hope you guys can see us. It was my fault. My Nomad internet wasn't plugged in, so it went dead.
Wow, tech genius.
Tech genius.
Let me handle
If I would have had it plugged in, which we are plugged in here, and I could have had it plugged in, this wouldn't have happened. I know. Yes, back on. So, I'm very glad you're. Sorry, it took a minute to get back onto the internet because the battery was dead. So, Derek's calling right now. Help, you guys. And Caitlin's like, Mom, do it this way. We got it fixed. Derek's checking us.
Watch, check how close this is. I'm like a spy. 10-4.
10-4, we're okay. We made it. We made it back on. It's my own fault.
It's lagging a bit.
Okay, it's lagging a bit. Okay, we're hoping that once it's plugged back in and charges a tiny bit, that we'll be back. So hold on. See, it looks like it's a weak signal. So it should be coming back in a minute. Because right now, it's because it was dead, so I had to plug it back in and restart it. So it should start picking up in a second.
You gotta connect to it.
Yeah, let me go make sure it's good. Caitlin will talk to you for a minute. Just talk about how it was for you in college. Yeah, fix it.
I doubt they could even hear or see me. Anyway,
That's just a bit fuzzy.
Hello. Thank you for being patient. I appreciate that. It's always Derek's fault. Just blame him. He's not here, but it's somehow his fault. Don't leave. I promise we're entertaining. Don't leave. Stop. Back. Is POTS a new thing? Or just newly named? POTS is just, it's not a new phenomenon, but it's something that's being researched more and more. That's why many doctors don't know much about it, except for cardiologists. But it's interesting that it's not like super rare, but yet they don't have a ton of studies on it. It's one of those things. Yeah, like Dan said, it's not widely known, especially the name, for sure. Yay, thanks for staying. I appreciate you guys. I can't trust her with internet anymore. The young one should have taken that responsibility. Yeah, I currently work for Target, so hope you all love Target. I do. It's awesome. They treat their employees really well, so I'm very lucky. I think it's back. Is it back? Can you get, well, you gotta connect to the internet though.
Okay, it's back.
You gotta connect that though.
Yeah, I gotta reconnect.
We're gonna connect real quick because
I got it.
Thanks, Box Andy.
What?
They're not going anywhere. I'm glad we're entertaining enough.
I love Target and their awesome food.
Yeah, Target, I don't know. It's
an awesome job.
Has a great atmosphere, for sure. And
okay, hold on. We might fade for 1 second. Hold on. I'm gonna switch.
We're gonna switch internet.
Connected. Is it better? Let's hope it's better. We got Nomad back in business.
Still fuzzy. You can't see her pretty face then.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm going to get it. Thank you guys so much.
Y'all are too sweet.
It might fade for 1 more second as I try to go to the high.
Clear. Just kidding. And my dog's pretty.
Okay, that should be getting better. That should be getting better. Clear now. Yay! Thank you, Nomad Internet. They're awesome. It was my own darn fault that I yeah, look at so
Yeah,
happy
don't leave technology to these.
dance. To people like
I'm
us.
kidding. Even my job now, I deal with lots of technology. I manage the technology beauty and style sector for Target, so I know a lot of stuff about it. If you guys need help, message me on Facebook, add me. LinkedIn, I'm big on LinkedIn. So
anyway, so yeah, I had to reconnect to Nomad because I let it die. I didn't have it plugged in. Bad me. Bad me.
I don't even know.
Yeah, so what we were on that was fuzzy was our cell phone internet connection, AT&T, through our hotspot. Can't trust them for live streaming. You can have spotty, bad live stream, especially we're at the river. We're literally at the river.
Or where were we on the story?
I know. Oh, we need to talk about disabilities, how it's related, like how we ended up. You're not disabled.
Yeah.
No, we hope not. We're hoping not. We're hoping with medical, with the proper treatment
that I'm currently taking. One is a beta blocker, just like her, helps with the hypertension and tachycardia. But I'm also on a what's it called, like Cymbalta, which is known to be an antidepressant, but it actually has many properties that helps with pain. That's why I take it, to help with my nerve damage and chronic pain. So it's been working, actually. I'm really
and that's what I was on for years before it stopped working. So I'm hoping it gives her a longevity, a longer time. Like I hope it works for her longer, so that she doesn't have to, suffer too much. But I mean, it was several years of crazy symptoms before I became disabled. I got disabled because of the passing out issues. We're trying to keep up on the chat.
Yeah.
Because we got out a little bit.
Yeah, I still like.
Hi, Sharp Heart.
Oh, that's a cute name.
I know, it's really cute.
Yeah, even with all of the disability and all the chronic pain and the crazy heart problems and all that, I still stay active because I still think that's very important for a longer life.
Thank you, guys. I'm just reading the chat's back and better. Yeah, see, it was on. If I would have done this on my AT&T hotspot, it would have been crap. But because we had the because we were literally on the sponsor us.
You always gotta hit the tag.
Sponsor us. Look at it. Yeah, we need a. That'd be awesome because we do use them.
We'll take any.
Not anything. We have standards.
Yeah, I'm opening up a little bit. I'm getting more.
No, we're hoping that because she's gotten treatment so early that it can halt the damage or progression of the disease. Yeah,
the Cymbalta is not 100% proof.
It's still not even for her.
And I take a high dosage for sure, but due to stress or if I'm very hard on my body that day or week, it'll still. I have a lot of flare-ups for sure, but I
better than
chug
nothing.
along. Yeah, I'm not going to just sit back and not work or not try as hard. Barely anyone at my workplace knows about this. I'm never going to give it as an excuse ever. So
yeah, that's just how we are, basically.
It's how she raised me.
It's my fault.
Never back down.
Never back down.
Keep doing the
we
damn
just
thing.
Roll with it, don't we? Just roll with it.
Can we cuss?
Not much.
Not much.
But basically, yeah, we
Bless
just.
You, dog.
I probably would have kept going.
If it wasn't, you can't pass out and be a nurse.
And multiple times just was not cutting it.
In any job, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And
you're still working. Look at this. Look what we're doing. We're working right now.
Yeah, it's just I can accommodate my issues more easily. I mean, as a nurse, you can't sit down just when you feel like it. I mean, you have other responsibilities. The reason why I'm doing decent is because when I don't feel good, I can lay down. That's a huge thing.
Yeah,
if my blood pressure's off and I'm having a dizzy day, I can go lay down and just sleep it off. Basically, you can't do that at work. I don't know what job's going to let you sleep it off while you're at work with blood pressure issues.
Do you have a I know, I need a content channel. I'm just saying, I'm entertaining. I'm just kidding. I get it from Derek. He's not blood, but, somehow we carry this. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I do cooking videos on my personal, I do funny little bits on my own social media, but.
No, she's just here helping her parents do YouTube.
I know there's times I'm like, hey, let's sit down, let's have a marketing meeting. Like, I want to build this with you. Like, I'll teach you strategies. Like, she knows a lot on her own due to her old business and due to lots and lots of research. If she's passionate about something, she'll get it done. She'll go above and beyond to learn about it. And I'm interested. Like, I'm nerdy. I love all the single analytics, the numbers. Like, I want to build this with her, and thank you all for
helping being here. We have 30 in the house still.
The start of it. I'm trying to get them up there.
I'm trying to get them up there. She's a cutie.
Get a cut. I'm just kidding.
No, she's a cutie. Look at her. I'll take a percentage when you finally get monetized. Well, it'll be pennies, honey. It'll be pennies. Look at her. She's like,
I'll get you big. Don't worry.
She's like, like literally penny. Yeah. Oh my God. Derek says passionate equals stubborn. It does.
She is very stubborn.
I am very stubborn. I said Aries quality. April 18th. Aries quality, people. Aries are stubborn.
Birthday,
Aries are very stubborn and very driven. We're very driven people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't settle for not the best.
We don't settle. Yeah.
And then, y'all are sweet.
I know, they're always sweet.
I appreciate you.
I hadn't ate when my bladder would go with that warning. It was just the door and meeting. I couldn't move.
I thought got a little nutty around here.
Yeah. Also with dysautonomia, the POTS umbrella, there's all kinds of other systems that affects your GI system. Like you're talking about sharp heart, your urinary system, like GI system, it affects everything because the nerves that control the autonomic nervous system are the small nerve fibers. And our small nerve fibers, that's what we didn't get into. We talked about POTS, but we didn't talk about small fiber neuropathy. Well, we have a genetic small fiber neuropathy. So our nerves, the small nerve fibers that go to your autonomic nervous system, which is what's not controlled, like your brain controls your breathing and all that, but you're not controlling it. Like it's not a muscle that you can control.
Your heart automatically.
Respirations, like you automatically breathe and your heart automatically. Those are the nerve fibers that are affected with small fiber neuropathy. So that's why a lot of this happens. So, but it affects every system that's controlled by your autonomic nervous system.
It makes sense that our nerves are dying off or not as strong in those autonomic areas. And it makes sense that why our heart is messed up.
Yeah, and the blood pressure and the heart rate is messed up, along with sleep apnea starts and other respiratory issues start. Mm-hmm. And so, but luckily for her, it's a slow process. Like it's not gonna
hit all at once. Unless you have some sort of events that occurs, then it could get severe quick. Like if it was like a bad car accident or whatever.
Like your environmental issues can also bring it out. But like you might have mild symptoms and some event happens, some very stressful event or some trauma or whatever, and it could affect and bring it out quicker. Mm-hmm. You can live a happy, joyful life and you won't be affected as much as early. I'm hoping she can keep,
and what sucks is
trotting along.
Yeah, like we said, stress affects a lot of the medical issues, but it sucks is my job is high stress, and sometimes I think, should I go into a different industry or should I do something different to not have that high stress? Should I not be a boss of 100 people? You know what I mean? But I know it's a give or take because I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy managing people, so. But it does affect me big time when it comes to my heart rate, my blood pressure.
Just your ability to rest when you need to.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
she
on my
doesn't
feet
have that
24/7.
at work at her age. Like she doesn't have the you know, ability to just go rest. I mean, you can go to your desk. I mean, you have a little bit. You're the boss.
Yeah.
You give a little bit. She's assistant manager of a whole store, so she can. I mean, if your employees are there, if they're not out, then you can go rest a little bit. They want to do injections and do a spinal tap every year. I'm looking at
specific genetic mutation been identified.
No, folk of the forest. No, it has not.
It would be nice if they could pinpoint some sort of genetic mutation.
And I've been to a geneticist, and I've had
it's
several
too
genetic.
for them.
Yeah, they don't have a pattern that is exact. It's like a needle in a haystack, basically. They're looking for patterns of that make sense to them, so they know what genes to test. My sister, who's been to a neurological geneticist, a different special geneticist that I haven't been to, got some more feedback, and so they think it might be an unidentified genetic disorder, but it doesn't fit exact is what the problem is. It doesn't fit like exact, so it's a guessing game at this point. I mean, they may in a few years. Who knows? They said they're always, you know, discovering more and more genes and doing more and more tests and figuring out what to test.
Maybe someday they'll have a cure. Who knows?
Yeah, see, and her doctor has been working hard and is out of ideas.
Yeah, and again, without her medical knowledge and without tons and tons of research and leading her doctors in the right way, we would not have any of these treatments we have right now or diagnoses or anything like that. They
would have never ran the right test. We'll put it that way. I had to steer them and go, what about this test? Do this test. Can we do that test? Like, we're literally.
How about this medication?
Yeah, like, yeah, like that's what I've been doing.
And most people, like, can't steer doctors in the right direction or anything like that. But the doctors trust her because
they know me.
They know her. They've worked with her. So we're very blessed to have doctors that understand us. I go to one of her doctors because of that. Like, I live in a different state now, but I won't move doctors because they won't understand. Yeah. My history. Again, I look young.
She might have to pay more to you know, or pay a whole fee to, you know, have a doctor's appointment or whatever, being out of state, but it's worth it to us to have doctors that understand what's going on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't know. Let me see where they. Expensive birthday wine. He wants to know if.
Oh, Derek and I. Well, it's Derek's money, but I got it. We've got Mom a very expensive wine on accident, but you know,
we're having it tonight.
We're having it tonight, baby.
That's right.
We're wine lovers over here.
Yeah, we like. Well, I can only tolerate white wine, so it's a white. It's a rosé, like
it's not necessarily
like the dark red
for us, for our hearts. Well, they say it is.
Yeah,
but it gets my heart rate pretty high. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, we have like a little bit of reaction to alcohol.
Yeah.
So we can't drink that much, just a little bit, like.
Yeah, I'm
trying to catch up on the chat. Sorry.
We will be
done at 6:10 because that's when Ray from Vanlife Rocks goes on after us.
I know y'all miss us. It's okay. I'll be back.
I'll be back. She's like, I'll do it. She can come on from her place in Nevada.
We can have a little cooking. Do a cook-off.
I'm just going back in the chat. Interstitial cystitis. Yeah, I've had that.
It's cool a lot of y'all can relate to disabilities and
that's why they're followers.
Illnesses. That's why they follow you, because they could relate, and I like that. Y'all are very kind, and I appreciate that.
They're very kind to us. They didn't go, oh my God, who's the crazy guy in the wheelchair? They probably did, but they didn't say it.
Yeah.
But they didn't say it.
He's crazy, but
he's fun.
You're a fun dude, Chumley.
Yes, he is. Yeah, see, that's why I can't drink red wines evening shade. I get bad migraines on top of everything else.
Yeah, wine just does that to you for sure.
And the red wine gives me migraines so bad. So I noticed I can tolerate white wines. And
oh, rosé, we love it. I love me some wine.
Oh, you're live at 7. Okay, Van Vita. Oh, you're going at 7.
I mean, I could keep y'all entertained for another hour.
Okay, sorry.
We can crack open the wine with
yeah,
y'all.
we want to make sure that we don't step on anybody's toes because
beer gives me instant migraines.
Beer does. See, I can't do beer because sometimes it makes me bloated. The beer makes me bloated.
I need to edit y'all a cooking video. I swear you will be entertained.
She cooks and drinks wine. We'll put it that way.
It's a cooking wine show that I do for my friends, and they enjoy it.
Oh, okay, look at Topi. I have fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue. Oh gosh, yes, I know all those well.
Oh, lupus, yeah.
My best friend, one of my best friends has lupus, and it's awful.
It's no joke, for sure. And it's very similar.
I have a lot of the same symptoms. They tested me for all kinds of stuff, lupus and all that, and thank God I didn't have it. But I have a lot of the same symptoms as her. Like ours overlap. But yeah, the fibromyalgia diagnosis definitely have. I've had diagnosed as chronic fatigue. I've had the interstitial cystitis.
Which one's that?
It's the bladder issues and white wine. Oh my God, Derek's into bourbon. We all know Derek likes the bourbon. Bourbon, the spirit of life. Bring on the cooking vids.
Y'all ain't ready. I'm just saying.
You're ready to our cooking vid. We do.
Well, we love some cooking.
Yeah.
I managed a kitchen in college, and that was the best job in the world. I literally got paid to eat food.
I know. She got the best job.
I just sampled things all day, but I gained weight. Luckily, luckily I lost it this past year. 30 pounds actually. But,
Ray is in the bourbon too. Derek and you would get along great drinking the bourbon.
Oh.
We have bourbon. We have the bar in a box in the van. Right now it's got the bar in a box has bourbon, vodka, and tequila. We have the skinny tequila mix too. Yeah, we can make
it might be fun, guys.
The skinny margarita. But yeah, we can do a skinny margarita.
I'm more of a vodka guy. What about you?
I like vodka. She's all, what about you? Yeah, we do good on vodka.
Or gin.
Oh, look, whiskey's a painkiller, ain't it? Yes, it is. Actually, in the old days, it was a real painkiller. Like, that's what they actually used. But I have a concoction that I make.
This is not
whiskey. This is iced tea.
This is iced tea.
I make a whiskey, lemon, honey concoction when I don't feel good. I swear by. It's amazing. Oh, and lemon. Whiskey, lemon. Yeah, whiskey, lemon, honey. It's amazing. Oh, that's funny because I didn't grow up eating junk food either. My mom was majorly into health. Even though she had so many issues. Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up, literally some things I would tell my high school friends is they're like, Mom would be like, what would you want for dinner? Kale, spinach, or romaine? Like, that was my options. Kale, spinach, romaine. Like, that's...
And we grew a lot of stuff, too.
Those are my options. That's what I was working with.
She gets a piece of meat and a vegetable base, or, meat and veggies, but not...
Well, that's why when I went to college, I went kind of haywire, like... Give me all of it.
But I can't imagine how bad you would be with your issues if you were like, you'd have diabetes on top of everything else if I didn't help you out there. And even my mom was super healthy as far as eating goes.
Yeah, so that wasn't.
It has nothing. Yeah, it has nothing to do with our issues. Have nothing to do. My mom we were vegetarian for years. Then she would,
Vegetarian?
except for fish, we would,
Pescatarian?
we were pescatarian when I was younger, but then that only went for I don't know how many years. But we're talking about I got friggin' granola in my Easter baskets, people. I'm not joking.
Her Halloween, what she would hand out to kids were toothbrushes and like these health fruit snacks, like dried fruit and shit. Like
That's what I did, and my mom did it to me too. My mom made me like
that's just wrong.
Yogurt covered raisins and granola in my Easter basket. We were that house. She's like, we were that house.
I told my friend, skip over our house. It's not worth it.
Because you're not going to get anything good.
Yeah, it's not.
So
a
funny.
Toothbrush? Like for Halloween? Y'all. I can't.
Blink, blink.
Blink twice. For what?
I'm trying
blink
to
twice
see.
if you need help.
Yeah. Derek blinked twice. You're trapped. He must be, someone rescued Derek. He's probably on the floor by himself at the house.
On the floor? Like
he fell during that one live stream out of his chair.
He did?
He fell during a live stream.
You need to clip that.
Oh, I am. It's gonna be a viral that falling out of his wheelchair during the live stream.
That's what he does best.
D was on. Box Fan D can tell you that Derek was on the ground, fell out of his wheelchair, drinking too much bourbon during a live stream.
He gets a little frisky, I'll tell you that.
Frisky, yeah, I can't. Derek gets a little frisky with the bourbon and falls out of his chair. He might need some help. No, we have a whole lifting system now at the house. Did you see it? Yeah, did you see it? Crane.
This guy has all the...
We're going to do a video on how to get him up off the ground when he falls out of his chair, because it does happen.
What do you want, doggy?
No, it's for real. Derek did fall out of his chair during a live stream.
We'll post it.
I need to catch up. Yeah, Derek's the one that's...
Derek!
Like, if he was here with us, he would
Derek
definitely...
should come on.
Well, Derek, why don't you, if we don't have to leave right away, you want to come up? Derek, you want to come up? We'll drop the link.
Maybe probably in his jammies.
He might be in his underwear. Maybe he's rolling in his underwear, probably.
They see me rolling. I'm not trying to get copyrighted.
He said hooray with the bourbon. Hooray. We can't do shots because our heart rates will go up. Our heart rates will go up.
Everybody.
This literally what we're drinking. Well, that's iced tea.
Oh.
But this is just like a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Baby.
It's a Mike's Hard Lemonade with only 1 gram of carbs and 100 calories.
This dog is trying to escape.
Oh my God. Derek said, let me change my Speedo.
Oh my God. He's
going to change his Speedo, and you guys, you'll see him. You do not want to, you probably don't want to see that. I'll leave it up to you. LOL. That is my husband for you. I swear to God, he came up on a live stream on the pooper once.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. I swear. I swear he did. That's like him. Oh, Christine's.
Good night.
Good night. Thanks for coming, Christine. We appreciate you so much. Anything else you guys want to know while we're sitting here drinking, chatting, getting our watch hours?
Y'all need a marketing assistant.
A marketing assistant?
I have a rate, but I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. She's like, I don't know. She works a lot of hours.
I know. Never mind. I don't. Yeah. No.
She's like, I don't have any time. Sorry. I help my parents, and that's it. Sorry, my hair looks so bad. I was at the river all weekend for days.
River.
No, for reals, you guys. I can't wait for you to see this site we have. Caitlin, tell them how good our site is.
Yeah, we're looking at the river right now. We're like on the beach part of the river.
A huge sandy beach all to ourselves. It's amazing. You share it with a couple of campsites, but it's been like kind of dead. So we had a amazing few days. My son and I, before Caitlin joined us, got to see a search and rescue training right in front of us in the river. they were training on how to and rescue people that are trapped, you know. We're on the Killer Kern, that's what they call it.
Yeah, this river is known to, it's killed a lot of people.
Over 300 people, and what is it?
Since 19...
I don't know, 10 people a year pretty much die in the river.
Yeah.
And, but mostly from out of town. They don't have the training. They shouldn't be in the rapids, that kind of thing.
Yeah, they're dangerous rapids for sure.
At least the sun went behind the tree. It's so much better. Oh my God, the weather. It is 70-something degrees.
75. It feels less. It feels like
it's 75 with a light breeze here in California on the river.
California, baby.
And I could live here, like literally never leave this spot. Well, I'm going to live in every campsite I can, or every spot.
Yeah, Derek's dog is.
Oh my God, Debbie. Gunner is an incredible dog. He is a service dog extraordinaire. That's what I call him. I've got a bunch of shorts I'm going to put out on stuff that he does. I was kind of spacing out our, you know, what we put out and stuff like that. But Derek trains him fetching lemons to keep his, you know, bite real soft. And he's an amazing dog. He can fetch like no other, and he'll never stop. He lets Derek push on him, like physical assistance to like get up and move and stuff like that when Derek can't. He alerts me when Derek is on the ground. He will run in the house and act all hyper.
Oh my God. What? Sorry, I'm trying to do a live stream section.
My grandfather had a house in Wofford Heights. Oh, very cool. Derek and I both grew up here and went to high school here in the Kern River Valley. I grew up in Kernville on the river, and Derek grew up mainly in Lake Isabella, but we went to Kern Valley. We have to turn off it'll be an echo on their end if you have that going.
So I wanted to watch myself on live stream.
She's watching it on YouTube now. So yeah, that's very cool. Very cool. Ray, you're welcome. We're remodeling a house in Lake Isabella. It has a RV pad with full hookups and everything for our friends, because we have to have the home base. So it's going to be really cool once we get it done. And hopefully we can have people come and visit. So that'd be really cool. Wishing you both the best with your marriage. I live with chronic pain. I know. There's so many people that do have it. At first, I was sworn that it was, you know, people's diet, and you know, I honestly thought that it was a lot to do with, you know, eating tons of wheat and gluten and stuff like that, because it affected me a lot. I can't eat a lot of gluten at all. It makes me really sick. So I thought, oh, that's what's causing all these issues. And with us, it's not it. But for a lot of people, it could be. Who knows? Yeah, Gunner. Okay, he does. You know, Derek was one time fallen in the backyard, and Gunner ran in. I was taking a nap for a migraine. Okay, I was in a bed sleeping with a migraine, and Gunner comes running in the house and like jumping up and down outside the bedroom door, and it was closed too. Something woke me up. He woke me up, and I came out there, and I'm like, Gunner, where's Derek? And he's like running and acting all hyper, like. And I know that if Gunner's without Derek, then something's wrong. So I go looking for Derek, and sure enough, he had fallen out of his chair. So he's just really amazing. And he's such a good boy. And he's loyal to Derek like no other. I've tried to like make him loyal to me like that.
He doesn't care about us.
Yeah, so many people with hidden diseases and chronic pain. It's awful. We didn't like to give in. I mean, we started Life Voyages so that we could get out and enjoy life and let nature do its job and try to heal, or at least give us a good quality of life while we're having our issues, Derek and I. You didn't have much wheat. Yeah, I was like, well, maybe it's just processing of food, GM, who knows what, really. But it's going up. It's not getting better. Yeah, she said, my kidney doc has me on vegan, low phosphorus, low potassium, and it sucks. Oh, God. I'm on a low carb diet, like constant, because
helps with our weight.
It helps with our GI system and our weight both. Mm-hmm. So we stay pretty low carb.
We try our best.
But she's had worse symptoms with the wheat. Me too. I blow up like a balloon. I have looked 6 months pregnant after like a bowl of pasta. Like you would not believe it's bad.
But it's so good.
I know. Sometimes, even though I know I'm going to suffer real bad, I'll like have it. I'll have it.
You gotta love the food you're eating.
Yeah. It's worth it, even if you know you're going to hate life. Look at Bella. Show Bella. She's the one that's trying to jump out of the van.
She almost died yesterday, but she's alive here with us today.
Oh my God. This dog is,
she has 10 million lives.
Yeah, she's like the cat with 9 lives, but the dog with 20 lives. It's like she is so old, and every day it's like, are you going to make it? Are you going to make it?
She basically jumped out of my mom's lap and like
face planted
and then couldn't move at all.
We thought she broke her neck or something. Oh no, she was dehydrated and came right out of it. Needed some water, needed to lay down in the heat. She was a little delirious. I don't know. She jumped like no other. So she's just...
There's so many lives.
I know.
How old is she again?
16 and a half.
16 and a half? Like, what?
And then I swear she just dove in front of everybody. Look at her. She dove out of my lap and face planted and like laid there like she was dead. We were like, oh no, what happened? No, it was awful. And then
we brought her back to life.
Yeah, we brought her.
Gave her water. Fed her.
She was a little dehydrated. It was hot. It was a little hot for her.
She's an old lady.
Yeah, she's old, and she came out of it, and she's normal today, except for she wanted out of the van and tried to jump again.
You saw the people at the beginning of the live stream. She fell in the door, like in the crevice. And I'm like, oh my God. She just is fearless, this little dog.
Oh my gosh, Diane's dogs were 18 and 19 when she lost them, so I don't know how long
this one's gonna.
And Derek calls her Old Bones. See his comment right here?
Lots of old bones.
Old Bones. Derek, you want to come up?
Derek.
Are you in your chonies? Let the people know.
Get out of your chonies. Wait, no. Keep your chonies on. I mean,
that was the best.
Put clothes on.
Oh my God.
Bella, cooperate. Oh shit.
Oops. I need to get another drink real quick. Can you entertain the people? Look at her. She's like,
I'm shy.
We're trying to get our watch hours. We're at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Maybe we will go. I don't know. We'll see.
Derek, come on.
He goes, huh? You want us to drop the link?
We need you to carry the show, man.
Carry the show. I don't know what else. I'm like, what else?
Yeehaw, brother.
Yeah, we had stuff we were going to talk about. Link. He wants. Okay, I'm going to drop the link.
For what?
For Derek to come up.
Ooh, chummy. Come through.
So those of you that don't know Derek are going to get to know Derek right now.
He's something else, I'll tell you that. Hopefully Bella doesn't run away.
Let's hope he can come up because he's under the same name as us right now. You might have to get under. We'll see.
Bella, don't wander off.
Derek, if you have to, you might have to get it, or Derek, your other one. I don't know. Oh, she's getting a drink in the. Oh, she's
so weird. Oh, she's.
Oh, we're like, oh, where's Bella going? Oh my goodness. Oh, Saltwater Born, thanks for joining us. Right now we're hanging out, and Derek's getting ready to come up here on the panel because we are trying to get our watch hours. So we're just kind of hanging out right now.
Yeehaw!
Grab a drink, a beer, iced tea, a soda pop, whatever. Soda pop or whatever, and join us. Stick around.
Yeehaw, brother.
Like the name Saltwater
Sexy
Born.
Derek.
Oh, there's Sexy.
That's his
oh my
name.
God, Sexy
I didn't
Derek.
call him sexy. He's not sexy.
Sexy
Hi, weirdo.
Derek is up on the screen. He's in the house.
Weirdo.
Whiskey helps. Okay, there you go, Ray. Whiskey helps. And he probably has some whiskey. Yep, there it is.
Yeah. Got $1, make you holler.
$1. Is that what the $5 on the counter is right there?
I've been working. I'm working.
Somebody paid you in cash?
Yes. You know who it was? You want to know?
Were you stripping in your wheelchair? Were you giving a lap dance from the wheelchair?
That's what one night of hard working in a wheelchair gets you, baby.
$5. I'll get her. No, he's dancing. $1 makes you holla.
$1 gonna make you holla. So yeah, no, the $5 is from the Nielsen ratings, filling out the TV ratings.
Derek is so desperate for $1, he fills out all those those rating things. And this time you got $5 whole.
Yes, they paid me $5 from the first one. After you submit it, they give you $5 more.
So there you go. I guess I should fill out more questionnaires.
Cheers to me.
What will that $5 buy you? Not a Taco Bell. It'll buy you a couple of bean burritos and a taco or so.
That's all I need. I'm a simple man.
Put her on.
I'm a simple guy.
Oh.
So how's the weather? How's the weather at the campsite?
It's so beautiful. Oh, there's not even a wind. There's nothing. Here, Caitlin. This moon. Okay, for those of you that don't know what a moonshade is, the moonshade is the most amazing thing ever on our van. We love it. If you saw the Bob Wells interview, it's the shade that's outside the van. It's like an awning, but it detaches and it rolls up into this really small bag, and it's held on by these massive magnets. Oh no, what's Derek doing?
Get it together.
Oh, he's in that room. I thought you were in the bar room.
No.
Oh.
No, I'm in the kitchen.
Drinking his
Anyway,
birds.
the moonshade with the huge magnets, and it was a little gust of wind earlier, and again, it held up, no problem. We were in Quartzsite and 40-mile-an-hour winds. The moonshade held up. The moonshade is awesome. It's only it seems expensive in a way, but it's not when you look at how much awnings cost and all that. It is literally, it was like $350, but that's cheap compared to awnings. And it's not permanent on our van. It looks more stealth, but It's amazing. It's giving us shade, and Derek loves it. It's a nice
piece of equipment. It really is. I'm impressed, and I'm not impressed easily. It's kind of cool.
But I didn't even put any tie downs. No tie downs. 0 tie downs. Legs are just there. Like, it's just been great. Give us some shade in the heat. Well, it wasn't that hot. It was like 80 degrees.
Yeah, I can't see. I can't read comments up here on StreamYard, so I'll have to take care of that side.
Because you're on Van Life Voyages as well, huh?
No, because I'm on StreamYard. It's all I can do on my phone.
Well, I know, but you're logged in under Van Life Voyages, right?
Yeah.
Or Derek JD.
It doesn't matter. Either way, I can't see comments.
Okay.
So yeah, you got to read those. And no more mean comments from Land Cloud, Nate, and Evening Shade. They're being mean to me.
Because it's always poor Derek.
Right? Yes. Thank you. Oh.
So I will be home tomorrow. So you better get rid of all the. Yeah, you better get the house cleaned up.
Go, Snow, you got to get out of here. You guys got to get out of here. No, you got to sweep up all the glitter and take the tassels with you. Get out of here.
Derek.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was talking to Gunner.
Right. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Derek. He's too much.
So yeah, no, it's been quiet, man. It's been quiet. I got some stuff taken care of today, and we're rolling.
And thank you guys, whoever came to last week's 1,000 subscriber party that got messed up by the painter. Derek had to cut early. So Derek needs to thank you guys because he had to cut out early.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, who knew that the painter was going to show up early? I was like, dude, I said 5:30. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was in this part of the town.
Look at that, Caitlin right there.
5:30, man. Cater potatoes.
Hola, señor.
Hola,
¿Cómo
señor.
estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Bien.
¿Qué estamos
That's it.
¿Qué estamos comiendo para cenar?
Hi. How are you?
Good. He knows that.
Well, as long as you don't go under, then you're good.
I love you. Not that one.
No,
you don't want to do that.
Or
Don't
this
do that
one. Or this one.
And don't do this.
Or
don't do this.
this one.
Or that one.
Wait, I can't.
You gotta look at the horns.
What? No, I'm not bilingual, so I don't understand. What is this one?
That one.
I get that one a lot. I don't know what that means.
Remember back in the 80s, this one?
That's not a real. That's just like a olden days thing.
It is an olden days thing.
Yeah,
we used to do it back in the. That's what I'm saying.
It's
we
like
used
flipping
to do
someone off.
Yeah, we do this.
Bite your tongue
your
or
teeth.
bite your thumb or some shit. Yeah.
Yes, next Sunday is Box Fan D. We're going a little bit over right now because we would be done at 5:10.
6:10.
I mean 6:10.
We're gonna make some
6:10.
steak tacos and drink our fancy wine
We're having steak
from
wine.
Chumley.
Nice.
Thanks for buying expensive wine.
Hey, that's my nature.
Oh, no, you would normally buy $2 Chuck. Look at him. Yep.
On sale.
Good,
On
babe.
sale. He's like, get the cheap stuff. You'll get drunk the same.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
You know what? You know what I'm having for dinner?
Whiskey.
Well, that too.
Whiskey.
Oh no! What is
Oh
he
no!
grabbing?
What's he running around in? Is he crashing?
I think he crashed into something. Stop! Stop screaming!
Yes. Next week it's Box Fan D's turn.
What are those?
She'll be talking about
pickled
fibromyalgia.
eggs?
Did you make pickled eggs? Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
What a nasty man! Why you gotta be nasty?
He loves his pickled eggs. They're a good source of protein. What can I say?
Nasty.
He throws them right in the peppercini juice.
Pickled eggs. Pickled eggs and a whiskey, baby. It's going to be a good night.
Oh, my God. I'm glad I'm not there.
Good.
We'll just put it that way.
I'm good.
That's
I'm
going to
good
be
right here.
a stinky night, I say. Box Fendi will be here next week talking about fibromyalgia for her topic on next Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific. Woo!
Yeah.
So don't forget.
Don't forget, folks.
Thanks for being here. 30 in the house still.
What is our subject for the following week?
Oh, that's a good question.
What is it? You don't know. She's like, that's a great question. I don't know it. Oh wait, you actually haven't decided.
We haven't decided.
Oh, I really don't. We were kicking it around. I may have a guest host or a guest
a really good one coming up. He's got an amazing interview coming up. People, like, you would not want to miss this.
Oh, you got to plug in your computer.
But he has not committed yet. He may have a scheduling conflict.
Well, not for next Sunday, but he's committing to another date.
Who is it?
I'm just going to tell you, the guy climbed Kilimanjaro
with one leg.
On one leg.
Y'all don't tell me anything, man.
Yeah, he's an author. It's going to be an amazing interview when Derek gets that one ironed out in the next few weeks.
Yeah, once we get these schedules coordinated, it'll be a good interview, man. You talk about the never quit attitude.
He got hurt in the military. Yeah.
Yep.
So I just don't want to give anything away, but that's going to be an epic interview.
And then I'm supposed to be talking with Robin from Skydive San Joaquin next week.
You're not supposed to be spilling those beans.
Just an interview, man. We're talking about stuff that
skydiving tickets.
Oh, that'd be awesome, right?
Oh, I thought they owned a skydiving company or something.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
No, I'm just talking to her, and then there's another. We're also talking with a boat company, a fishing company, charter guys out of Point Loma, down up by San Diego, about doing stuff for veterans, wheelchairs, and like disabled fishing tours.
Deep sea fishing, so that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's all about get out there, man. Just do it. Get out there. Go do life. Don't sit back and wait for it.
Yeah. Folk of the Forest. Gunner is Derek's trained gunner. He's self-trained for Derek, specifically by Derek.
If I could train him to not poop, I would work on that. Did you see my comment earlier? So I went to get the mail earlier this afternoon, and we rolled all the way down there, and the dog was doing great. And then he just locked up right at the corner there, and he stopped.
It's poop, right?
Yeah. And he dropped a big old landmine right there on the neighbor's grass.
Did you have a bag at least?
Yes, I did. I had a bag. I picked it up.
Gunner.
Hey,
that's the only thing he does, like out of the blue, like he'll be helping with something, and then all of a sudden,
I gotta go.
It's like that. Oh, Gunner.
Yeah. So, and I was having a problem because I'm in the power chair. I'm half on the sidewalk, half on this guy's grass, and I'm trying to scrape up a dog's landmine. And my neighbor Zeph came rolling in, and he didn't roll in front of me. He was kind of off behind me, and I heard this. Hey, you all right, Derek?
Because you're picking up the landmine.
Yeah, I'm literally flopped over, basically touching my toes
to get the landmine in the wheelchair.
and I hear from behind me, "You all right?"
Oh, that's funny.
I lift myself up and I'm like, yeah, I'm good, man. Dog just dropped the landmine. I'm trying to keep the neighbors happy.
And he's a big old dog. He's a huge dog with huge landmines. So there you go.
And he eats too much fiber. I'm just saying. Too much fiber in that dog's diet.
Renee, thanks for coming over here and checking us out and
Thank you,
watching
Renee.
Box Van D, of course.
Yep.
She will be here next Sunday. She will be on next Sunday, 5 p.m. We're rotating every other week with her.
You know, we should
I
do
don't know
it.
what subjects would you guys like to hear us do on Sundays when we're talking about our what topics would you guys like to see when we're talking about disabilities or chronic illnesses, stuff like that? I know we need to do one on spinal cord injury for sure. Yeah. Wheelchair stuff. Technology would be a good one. Wheelchair technology for the para and quadriplegic people.
Yeah, that would
one.
not be, because the advancements in technology for and in prevention of spinal cord injuries is moving quick. There are a lot of advancements.
And maybe someday, you know, with
cells?
the stem cells research and stuff, it'll get there on early injuries, like when you
Yeah.
first get hurt.
It won't be in my lifetime, but there at some point they'll be able to fix spinal cord injuries. They blacked out. You see how it is? Hey, this is my life. This is my life. They say, "Hey, Derek, can you come help us?" And I'm like, "Sure, here I am." And then all of a sudden, poof, they're nowhere to be found. And Derek is left holding down the fort. It is my life story. It's a recurring theme. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, see that? Look, I just got a text. Sorry, my laptop died. You know, come on, man. Come on. We never have technical difficulties when I'm in charge. All right, maybe that's a stretch. I think that's a huge stretch because I remember getting frustrated to such a degree one night that I literally wrapped my head in packing tape. Oh, I got a phone call. Wait, I don't think I can do both of these. I don't know what happened. She was trying to call, but I can't do calls in live stream. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, at 6:40 p.m., I think we are going to have to wrap this up. I can't see comments. I'm on StreamYard here. So that's what we're going to do. 6:40, we're going to wrap this up. That gives me about 30 seconds. Let me just say, we hit the 1,000 and we've gone a little above it. Thank you, every one of you that has subscribed and sticks around for our silliness. If we can get a couple of people motivated to get out there with their disabilities and go get some sun on their face and wind in their hair, then we've done what we wanted to do. That was what we set out to. So I love every one of you. Keep it going and just roll with it. All right. Until next time, I'm Derek. This is Life Voyages. We're out of here, man. Have a good night.
Hey, looks like I'm live right now. I just need to. From experience, the broadcast keeps running on a black screen for a bit if you don't hit the button to close it down. Haha, here I am on my phone, so I'm closing the live stream. Thank you guys for joining us. Bye. Closing from my phone. Love you guys. See you on Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific for our regular live stream. And next Sunday on Box Band D's. All right? Bye. So now I'm ending it.